check whether everything's working fine. Mic is okay, audio is okay. I'm like a little too low. I'm gonna keep it that way because I'm probably gonna start shouting in a bit. Maybe just a tad higher. Okay, that sounds better. And let's jump back in. Continuing off from our previous playthrough, we found an underground pathway in the Shoe Sanctum, and we're following it, but everything in this area is pretty much corrupted, so yeah. We're starting off here. Do I actually have everything? I didn't rest here, did I? Is my HP and everything like maxed out? It is. I'll have to do a bit of a zigzag here because there is someone shooting at me. Yep, there we go. And we can take 2 sets of shortcuts down to get to our actual progress point. Also, let me change some settings because controller sound is on and you all are actually not hearing some things. Like that sound, the sound of the lever, for example, actually came from the controller. Oh, I got hit by that for some reason. I'm not even sure how he managed to hit me there, but I did get hit. Second shortcut. Now probably the sound of the lever is actually coming up on the stream. It's interesting when you play. I mean, it's nice when you play that when you hear it, it feels a bit more interactive that way. At the same time, the stream doesn't hear it. Okay, and I believe there's one up there waiting for me, and one down here. Can't be the only enemy here, right? Because it feels very much like a trap. This whole area has very much been trappy. Oh, I'm getting corrupted here. Corruption. Wonderful. Do I have any... No, I do have the item for it, but I don't have it equipped. Use. The problem with corruption is that it lasts very, very long. Yeah, the item was for the item for reducing corruption. That weird sound you're hearing. Wow, okay, you corrupted me immediately. I need to have the item for corruption ready as well, because it's not working. Let's put it in our quick slot here. Seems like I can... Theme of the game. Oh, this area at least. Poison and corruption. Even the spiders explode into poison clouds. You actually dropped an item too. Budding red mercury. There's one of you over there. Fire attack works like really well. That stunned me. Oh, you didn't explode into a mush this time. Interesting. Poison? Well, not poison. Poison resistance items. Or poison cures. There's an enemy over there. And more corruption over here. Something's pulsating. Can't quite go over there. But I can't target these, interestingly enough. I'm not sure if that was the most smartest thing to do, because I can't reach them. Don't believe they can follow me, though. But they can shoot at me, which isn't very ideal. Wow. Yeah, okay, they're not even letting it go. Lost remains. There's another item here, too. Twin infant pendant. Yeah, they're still shooting at me, huh? Okay. I thought there was an enemy here. I can't see any. Let me take a look at what we got. Increases stamina and recovery speed. A token crafted in anticipation of twins. Here you are. I was wondering where you were. And this very obviously feels like a trap. And only one way to go, though. And then we jump down into that pool of blood, which will kill us. We follow this trail of items that seems equally suspicious. Long wine. Emerald lotus seed. Light dagger. I think that's about the items I'll pick up. Yeah, there we go. There's our ambush. A bunch of spiders, not even one. The problem with spiders is that they actually are a bit difficult to hit because of their elevation. And I've been poisoned. Gotta be careful. Poison actually drains a lot of your health. Fire's the way to go. But I feel like we haven't actually made any progress here, just because we're more or less run out of our health items. Let me equip a healing item instead of this. Well, it gives you a considerable amount of health. You, I see. Oh, it interrupted my attack. My bowels betray me, and my eyes weep crimson. Even meat has lost its savor. My mind falters. The tea's strength fades. Tea? Interesting. It's actually the person on top who's doing this. Ow, I got corrupted. Who's doing the screaming. I do believe if you go past here, we'll come across those coffins. Yeah, there they are. The other one's closing in. Oh, now I'm poisoned and corrupted. Not exactly sure why I wanted to go this way. I thought that might have been something of use, but it's practically a dead end. Couple of enemies down there. Ripe for the picking with the fire pot. Bandit cave. Oh, I guess we changed our location here. There's somebody waiting to ambush me here. What am I hearing? Almost like the flapping of wings. Oh, it's one of these guys. This monster is based on Take care of this guy first, though. We met one of these very early on, and they gave us a spell. We might even just run away. Never mind, you were actually a lot easier than I was expecting. Paint red feather, that's an upgrade material for us. I was expecting more of a tough time. There's something up there. You can probably read. It's not something you can read, it's actually a shrine. Oh, this is nice. I was in need of one. Now, I haven't checked the invoke shop in a while. Don't think my madness is too high. Interesting. It's a shame that the invoke shop doesn't actually give you healing medicine, because I felt like that would be pretty useful to have, all things considered. And here's a magic spell. Oh, just an item. Daylight, by the gods, I feel invincible. Not very convincing coming from a dead body. Oh yeah, items like this, the steamed bunny bun. I would have liked to have that. The other way, through the shop. Looks like we're going down either way, so if we are, we might as well take the path with the weird avian thing. I feel nothing, huh? Pass? Yeah, because it's pretty much just bringing us down here. Same route, different means. The stars dance their endless waltz, painting the heavens in cosmic hues. Oh, you guys are being like really relentless these days. Let me take care of that. The incense burns clean, the altar shines bright. Dharma's realm glows with divine light. Disciples of the way, Wu Wei-zi, Ping Yang-zi, their fates entwined in sacred wisdom. Begone, wicked spirits and heretics, flee from this hallowed place. By the authority vested in me, I command thee. It was like a bit of an exorcism spell. And this room feels very much like a boss that's coming up. Now the shrine is starting to make a lot more sense. You know what? We have an extra level up point. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be... If there's a boss there. No, it's not an if. That room is too large for it to not be an if. Since there will be a boss there, we might as well use our points now. Get one extra. Really, what does this scale off of? I realize I don't quite know what longswords scale off of. Strength boosts your damage when wielding great axes, longswords, and spears. I'm specking into like two different weapons that are not very useful. Agility. Where's agility? I know you have feathering boosts weapon damage affected by feathering properties and feathering tribe spell damage. Not you. Yeah, here we go. Agility, longswords. Oh, okay. I guess that contributes as well. Just not as enough. Let's use our tempering before we go in, because it's most likely a boss, right? Weird thunder rocks around here too. Oh, are those rocks actually stuck with the seals of that, like, exorcism or whatever a person was trying to do here? It's a giant centipede, I think. It is a giant centipede. You also cast corruption. What are you trying to do? Oh wow, okay. Ow. Oh, poison. It's releasing poison. Can't even see through that. Whoa. And you have a butt attack. Of course you do. Where is... What? Huh? What? Oh! Okay, not what I expected. What is that? Where'd it go? What? I completely lost track of it. Wow, okay. Pretty standard attacks. The one attack that was confusing me was when it dug its claws into the ground, and I think I understand what they're doing. It's using kind of interesting that that is the tell for the swipe when it turns around. It's digging its claws in and then using the claws as a sort of fulcrum to swing around. What an interesting boss. Okay, I kind of know we're at Warship's Rise. Thank you. Let's try again. Don't feel like it's too difficult just yet.
I beseech you, deliver me from this fate. I've gathered the necessary creatures. One of these fate remains.
Heal up. Oh, the poison thing.
Once ready, we'll find you in one room. The Grand Master's Trinity Bell.
It's Scream, actually. Oh no, you're not. Oh, okay, you have more distance than I thought. The magic spell! The magic spell! Whoa. Whoa. And after that, it buries itself. This is the part that caught me off guard. I thought I dodged that. Come on out. Lock on, please. A lot of healing items, though. Okay, we got a bit further than before, just time-wise, but I'm taking way too damage. Way too much damage. The one thing I still need to keep in mind when I'm fighting against enemies like this is that I want to use another weapon. I feel like single strikes might do better. Something like the axe might work a lot better for this rather than magic. It seems to be like very resistant against magic, so yeah, we might want to spec into something else for now. And it's using burn against me, so I don't think burn is the way to go. Axe might actually be the way to go here. Swift strike and stones. Let me reset the light spear. Longsword longsword specialty is actually in countering. I'm not sure I can counter its body attacks. No, let's reset this. What is over here? It's like a damage upgrade? Not sure what to get. The axe actually seems to be working into Clash, which is kind of surprising. Yeah, okay, let's build it towards this here. This needs 3 points. Pretty steep investment, all things considered. Resilience. Explosives, their vulnerabilities. Don't think longsword is too useful here either. I'm gonna actually reset you as well, even though I really like longsword, and put you into dual swords. It seems a lot better. Like a fast option and a slow option. Interesting. So when you're clashing against enemies, you can actually gain back health. I'm not sure I want to use it right now. We're gonna go for this instead. Which sword is better? You have a lot of stab. Now, I haven't used these weapons in forever, so I'm not sure how effective they are. Not halberd. This and the firearms. Oh, okay, I need Skyone Might for that. Empyrean Crash. Let's start off with the axe. Wait, before that, there's one more thing I could sort of need to test. Over here. And that is, we don't have any benediction stones on any of these. More than that, I kind of want to check how tempering works on these two. It doesn't seem to be giving us too much. Okay, dual swords is getting a modest buff here. So we're gonna start off with dual swords into the fire buff and see how it works. Although I don't think fire is the way to go with this enemy, since he's using fire against us. In general, it seems like we're very resistant against magic.
I beseech you, deliver me from this fate.
Poison. Oh, it didn't hit the stone.
Once ready, we'll find you and reclaim Master's Trinity Bell.
Still not gonna come out, huh? Okay. Oh, you actually managed to hit me with that. Again, huh? Okay. Poison. Oh, okay, we were actually doing quite well. I think the axe works like really well because it's not giving us as big of emotion. It's better to stock up on our Skyborns and use them when we can. So, Mkir and Crash, let me take a look at what these skills are doing. Oh, this is actually an evade. Wait, did I upgrade this? I feel like I didn't, right? Where is the axe? This is Earth Shatter. Is this more related to, like, the axe itself? When timed perfectly, you leap into the air to evade the enemy's attacks, seizing the chance to strike from above. I wish we could sort of see a demonstration of that, because this seems sort of useful, especially with Skyborn Might. And although I don't think adding fire onto this is going to do us much good, we might as well just have it up there for just the additional damage.
I beseech you, deliver me from this fate.
Timing was off. Using poison again, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to use Imperial Crash there. Oh, I momentarily thought the game crashed on me. It's not being sort of used as a perfect evade of swords. I'm just taking in the hits. Maybe if I go to the discipline one, I can probably see a video or something of how this skill works. Earth Shatter? No, not Earth Shatter. Not block either. Wait, what is this skill exactly? Is this something we learned from the tree? Earth Shatter is what we learned from the tree, so... Yeah, Empyrean Crush is on this one. I'm so confused right now. When timed perfectly, you leap into the air to evade the enemy's attack. Okay. Do I have to just use it like really far ahead? Feels like this is something I need to experiment on to actually understand how it's working.
I beseech you, deliver me from this fate.
Ow, he hit me. Oh, okay, that time was just bad. I also need to remind myself that the pillars in the room seem to be usable against this boss.
I beseech you, deliver me from this fate. Sister, I've gathered the elixir. Only this feed remains.
He's using this one like really quickly. 4, 5. That's 6 actually, but ow. Let's get him quick.
ready, we'll find you invulnerable and reclaim Master's Trinity bound!
I'm waiting too long. Going inside, huh? Okay. I jumped into that. Just got a little too greedy, but the axe is doing like really good work here. I just sort of wish I knew how to use its skills better. So I am constantly maxed out on damage. On 2 stacks of Sky Bloom.
I beseech you, deliver me from this place!
Oh, timed that bad.
Once ready, we'll find you invulnerable and reclaim Master's Trinity bound! Quickly! Come and join me!
Oh, no, this guy's actually panicking. I think I used up all the pillars in the room. Yep. Sister? I'm so confused right now. Believer statue. Echo of the Great Centipede. We actually got what seems like that thing's skill. Let's take a look at those items. A mucus-covered statue of someone in prayer. The Great Centipede's hunger is insatiable and devours all. Fortunately, this bronze statue is perfectly intact. Legends claim that the ancient people of Shu thrived in the region and that they prostrated themselves before the gods in prayer for future prosperity. Okay, this is something we can give to get the boss equipment. A token of Zhenwu Temple engraved with a Taoist name. Qing Yuan. Rumor holds that its possessor can summon divine generals and exorcise evil spirits. Yet for reasons unknown, the token is shrouded in powerful aura of malevolent energy. The axe was doing good work there. I'm pretty impressed, all things considered, but I'm going to reset it now. We got an extra node that increases our healing potency, so put 2 here, and I'm going to go back to the longsword. Then, not sure I want to be using. Like, does it feels like almost everything scales. Like strength boosts your damage when wielding great axes, long swords, and spears. Agility boosts your damage when wielding dual blades, long sword, spears, and one-handed sword. So spear and long sword is a pretty good combination, but one-handed sword is pretty good too. And you know what, let's go with that because I've been using that for quite a while now. And we got a new sword here. I didn't even realize I got this. Awakening Seal and Flickering Blade. Okay, that ought to be good enough here. If I had a spell that uses Alacrity, this would come in handy. I think there's only one spell that does that right now in my hand. And that is this spell, right? Can trigger Alacrity if you're attacked while casting, but it requires like 3 points, which doesn't make it ideal. So I don't think I've upgraded either of these weapons, so we're gonna put this in here and put one over. I need one more to get max for that node. We have 4 mercury red essences though. What do I want to use these for? Let's go down the magic tree. I feel like I've been neglecting that quite a bit. Yeah, this node is actually unlocking all the magic stuff here. Right. You know what? I'll equip my benediction in another location because I feel like we need to teleport and talk to a bunch of people. Waste, temperance. Let me switch over to this sword and the longsword. I still haven't found an additional longsword, which is kind of unfortunate. Is there anyone up here? We might as well check on the brothers. Oh, you are here.
So there truly is a secret passage to Doom Willow Beach beneath the Shoe Sanctum? Official law went to Doom Willow to eradicate the monsters. To trap them, they set the mountain ablaze. The townsfolk say that Doom Willow Beach was once a place for disposing of corpses, steeped in malevolence. The fire should have cleansed it to some extent. Yet the fire defied nature, burning for months on end, blocking all passage. No living soul has reached Doom Willow Beach since. Now that you've discovered the secret passage, I should also make my way there. The scriptures in the palace may hold the key to saving worship's rise. These are perilous times. Tread carefully in these parts.
I appreciate the fact that you're giving me item stock. What happened to our fellow over here? He's not saying anything and I can't interact with him. How much madness do I have that your eyes are glowing up? Okay, almost full, no wonder.
Hey, you made it. Got some new stuff for you.
I think I got this from, like, this NPC is giving me stuff that I can pick off as drops, right? He doesn't have anything new though. These are the base weapons.
Come back soon.
You believe?
What treasures do you have for me today? This bronze statue. Could it be since you found this in the underground vault, I must tell you something. The Shoe Sanctum has more than one priest, you know.
I mean, we kind of knew that.
Word has it that there are two.
Wuchang
And Wuchang. Twin brothers, believe it or not.
Yeah, the jade pendant sort of
elder brother,
internet that.
Wuchang, oversees the vault. Likely where
We killed Liu
secret elixirs.
Wuchang.
Oh, rumors say he kept only one Taoist returned. A woman. The others, well, if you're curious about what happened, seek her out.
It's kind of odd that they gave it, like, are telling this now, because we already sort of knew what happened there, because the person they're talking about is Tong Jue, and we gave her the Trinity Bell and she was initially crying, and then when we came back we could talk to her, and I thought the quest was over, but I'm guessing the centipede demon was actually a collection of all her other Taoist buddies amalgamated into one form. A headpiece made from the great centipede's shell, retaining its white viscous razor-sharp fangs and quivering antenna. Thick and unyielding, it remains eerily lifelike. The Taoists of Zhenwu Temple venture deep into the underground palace, seeking rare materials to refine their elixirs. Few who face the enormous centipede, fattened, and countless remains live to tell the tale. Slain in their quest, the Taoist lingering resentment entwined with the creatures, granting the abomination the power to wield spells once meant to ward off evil. To strip it of its hide and carapace may serve in some small way as solace for the dead. Oh, I am lacking just a few to buy that last item. I think I have a feather which I can use. I'll just batch use this one. 1,400, that is nice.
What treasures do you have for me today?
And
Let
we
me
can
make an
buy
assessment.
this. What does the centipede armor do here? $20. It has impressive slash and stab. Oh, this is why the axe was doing like so well against the centipede demon, right? I'm guessing the centipede demon was actually weak against blunt. Like if this armor is the same as it is, it was weak against blunt. This has good defenses against slash and stab, but not as good defenses against everything else. Fire, like this is all elemental magic. Makes sense since we got this one from YGA. What? YGA? An all-rounder for physical damage. There's a centipede one. Again, this is focusing on slash and stab. Yep, slash and stab. At this point, I'm just going to take a look at how it looks. Wow. Okay. I mean, other than the headpiece, it kind of looks cool. If you could see her face, I would have loved this armor. It looks like really, really cool. But I kind of... Interestingly enough, the default armor you start off with is like very, very balanced. I was using this one because it had really high corruption resistance, but I might just shift back to the original. I'm gonna give her this hairstyle, and then we're gonna alter the appearance so that it has the centipede demon look. Which gives her like a very evil look, all things considered. Maybe just give her the greaves as well. Yeah. Looking perfectly evil there. Fashion Souls at its best. With that, I do believe we've talked to every possible NPC we can. Yeah, no one else is lit up unless we haven't quite found where they are. Gonna change our benediction stuff to this as well. So longsword, so we're gonna want for blocks and clashes. Yeah, you are looking like incredibly evil at the moment. And not sure why you have a red glow either. Is it because I'm maxed out on... my feathers at the moment. It's probably because of that, right? Thankfully, the progression of the level is very linear, so we're just gonna continue off with where we left. Bandit Cave. I know it's just the armor, but just wearing it makes me feel like I'm moving slightly slower. Hey, why does she have, like, red arms? I mean, what is giving her that red effect? I am confused. Is that from wearing the centipede armor itself? What? I'm not wearing the actual armor. I do not know where Huan Jie is, so I can't quite tell her that we managed to defeat the giant centipede demon either. It might be possible that instead of giving her the Trinity Bell, I could have given her the Jade Pendant. And we'd have gotten a different ending to that one. Tower of Sacrifice. This is a dead end. Lots of corruption coming out from odd places. Little incline there as well. So either I'm going up or I'm going down. This whole place looks sort of corrupted. Really. Corruption. It's always corruption. There's a little path here, but I might kill myself trying to jump from that. These guys are eating the corpse of something that we've been told not to do so. Trap? But not trap. Oh, you actually saw me. Question is, can you reach me? Well, not from there, you're not. It's a spider. Items to deal with corruption. A ladder. I mean, technically speaking, that's the only way we can go. Doesn't seem like there's any other place we can climb or move to. Unless there's a path on the other side, but I don't remember seeing anything. Quite sure why you want to do that. It's a dead end. You know, wait, you can't. I always second guess myself like this. If there's a dead end, I'm usually like, We haven't come across anything in this game that indicates like fallen breakable walls. It's been like really good at telling you when something's weird. Like if a platform is gonna break, you will know just from seeing it. There's a spider over there. Let's throw it out first. No, I think I'd drag the other guy out as well. Ow. Gotta be careful of that poison. Oh, okay, never mind. This actually hurts quite a bit. We might use this immediately. Not doing too well, actually. Trying to run out outside here. We could have completely avoided triggering them by the looks of it. Information for next time. Is there anyone around that's gonna throw a firebomb at me? Fire pot. Okay, never mind. Reach back ground level though. Pink red feather. Yeah, we pretty much just came back to where we started. Since I lost a few mana pots and everything, I'm just gonna run back to the checkpoint. So she doesn't have the weird red glow now. Oh, I get it. It's the effect from one of those abilities I got. I have more attack when I'm at full health, right? Yeah, and the effect is actually the red glow on both sides. We give her the evil look. We're back here. I think I might just need to jump off the elevator as we're going up to find a way out of this place. Assuming there's a path nearby, like this one. Yeah, we can just jump off easily. Okay. Which sort of bring us to that point we were at before. So not exactly the most useful of shortcuts. come on, the spiders tagged onto us. Poison. I can probably jump down here, right? Looks like that's the intended route. Yep. I think that fellow can follow us. Getting a lot of corruption build here. Vitality ward. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have both corruption and poison at the ready. L1 and R1 respectively. Enemy here too. Honestly, I thought we were done with the blight stuff, but apparently we were not. We were very not done. Oh, come on. He's not only stole my potion, but he... You're not drinking that. That is mine. He not only stole my potion, but he dragged me into that corruption soup. To keep an eye out for another ladder or something. Oh, is this just another dead end? It feels like... I'm not sure. Are we meant to go up or down here? Like, the elevator is taking us up, but these platforms are leading us further down. Let me pause here for a second. And back. Continuing to try and find our way out of here. Jumped off previously. Oh, I can't go through that one. Well, that must be to bring the lift back up if we leave it down. So we were going higher, not lower. The lower was just for items. And this, I believe, is the way to that beach that was on fire. No wonder it's giving me like flame resistant stuff. Now at least we don't have to deal with poison and blight for a moment. Like blight and corruption, not poison and blight. Where are my fire lotus seeds? Do I not? Oh, here, there you go. Gonna replace you with the throwing knives. Maybe the steamed bunnies, because we only have one healing item. This looks like that same place. There's an NPC here too. It's you.
Wuchang, you made it. How's the arm? No signs of worsening. Good. Here, take this medicine from the boatman. It supposedly suppresses the feathering. I tried it myself. It's safe. I traded it for a small knife I carried. Fair exchange. Nothing worth keeping anyway. Easily replaced at sea.
What's this place?
Locals call this Doom Willow Beach. They say that the corpses of those who fall to feathering are left here. Piles of corpses rotting on these shores. The trees themselves have mutated because of it. I had planned to cross here to reach the Tang Emperor's palace. If only I hadn't lost my pack. It contained quite a few useful things.
It's like I have a side quest for you,
I
huh?
planned to cross here to...
And I do believe one of the other NPCs were heading towards the Tank Emperor's palace. What is a flamebird pill? I thought... Flame ward. Yeah, that's the path from the main area that was blocked with fire. Each enemy is unique and has distinct weaknesses. Oh, okay. Hmm. An ominous looking blood pool right there. There's a shrine here too. Might as well take it. Hmm. Did it always used to say interact? Wasn't it like something like offer blood? No way. No way. Oh, it can't be. Is this like a trap for us? With the blood pool coming from the shrine and all. Like most of the other shrines have also been near the walls or someplace. So I wonder. You are a fake. Yeah, it is off for blood. Not interact. I guess we got kind of lucky there, because I saw the blood pool first. Zach will do pretty well to have fire equipment around here. Okay, corpses. Makes sense, I guess. Chen Yu, accidentally poisoned, died of sickness, hairless. Liu Yu-san handled his funeral. Liu Yu-san. Zhang Chen, torn apart by a feathered beast, died untreated. Qin abandoned him. Liu Yu-san buried him. Is it like normal for Chinese tombs to let people know who buried them? Li Chang, Chang De, and others vanished hunting monsters. Only their clothes were left to bury. Liu Yu-san performed the rites. This also sort of feels like a trap. Is that a shortcut or something? I'm not sure. It's interactable by the looks of it. Only thing over here was that. And a bunch of graves. Usually if there's an item, you gotta be careful. Steamed bunny butt. The cutest named item I've ever found in this game. Steamed bunny butt. One item I didn't not check out. The topaz load seed. Stamina cost. This is stamina cost for an extended amount of time. The lantern fruits and the crimson lantern fruits are stamina. What is the... This is resistance. No, not you. Where is it? I thought we picked up one. Oh, poise break buildup. So even poise is sort of treated as an effect of sorts. Very narrow path, almost like something could ambush us. The whole place is burning. That was just me breaking stuff. A sage told us the man-eating beasts fear fire, so we rallied the villagers to hunt them. If we fail, we'll burn the whole forest down. Let the flames purge this cursed land. Flying dagger. There's another shrine here too. Is this also a trap? No, this isn't. It's off her blood. What an interesting view. It's too bad this game doesn't have something like a photo mode. Feels like it might be. Unless we're going down into a completely different area. Is there a path? There is a path upwards as well. Here lies Liu Yu's son's beloved wife. It's a name I have heard before. Liu Yu San. Mother and child lost to childbirth. A sage gifted an elixir recipe. By nightfall, human flesh became the key. The girl grows at an unnatural rate, months of growth in mere weeks. The villagers gossip about the elixir. We must flee by next month. Oh. Kind of creepy here. Is this the cavern? Oh, I get it. Liu Yusan. Oh, now it's triggering my memory. Liu Yusan was the coroner. Was the coroner whose wife died at childbirth. And he used some sort of medicine to revive the child, and she became Liu Hong Liu. And that's what we're sort of seeing around here, all the claw marks and everything. She's rising defense. What of you, huh? A lot easier to deal with because of our increased magic. Feathers shedding a grotesque transformation. Yeah, I do believe this is where Liu Hong Liu was originally kept and found their abode. There's another path we could follow down. We have a checkpoint if we need to come back up here, so not too troubled. I'm surprised by how easy it has been to go through this area. Rather than easy, it's more like it doesn't have too many enemies to deal with, unlike the other areas. We're dealing with insects and all sorts of other weirdness in general. Yeah, this is leading us towards that red glowing tree. There's a monk there. Oh, isn't this one of the NPCs? It is.
Still yourself, I see. Then I bestow this upon you. The feathered monstrosities grow empowered, enraged upon consuming it. They crave it endlessly. I shall send you to the next life, should the power overwhelm you.
I'm not sure what to make of this character. Like, he's giving us the crystallized items as if almost encouraging us to take it and corrupt ourselves.
I shall send you to the next.
And like he's always saying that if we grow too comfortable with that power, he's gonna kill us. There's a path down there. No way to come back up. And it's high enough that we'll actually take damage from falling there. I also hear something squiggly around here. Maybe we should just use the elevator. Is that all the paths? There was one here. That's the way we came from, right? Yeah, that's the way we came from. So what's over here? Okay, that place was where all the graves were. Well, the trees are actually our enemy now. Oh, I completely missed that. Enemy with a lantern. Like the lantern bearer can actually bring back enemies from the dead, or bring corpses alive in the general vicinity. Ah. Like, you blending so well to the environment. I don't even see you guys most of the time. I consider myself to be like pretty careful when it comes to stuff like this. Really? I even locked on there just to check, and you are gonna fall. This is looking nice and bloody. Right, another lantern guy. Oh, stepping into the pool of blood actually corrupting me. Interesting, interesting. There's an enemy here too. Okay, I thought you might not attack, but that's not the case. Lots of paths for us to explore. And I do believe this is taking us back up. Oh, so the other path is actually the shortcut. Like, I can always take it down here. Since I have the shrine. Demon manifested? What? It is one of my demons, but why is it manifesting here of all places? Oh, you have a cannon. A bit unfair there. Oh, blood. Okay, I wasn't too high on madness there, so there was no reason for a demon to be manifesting. What did we get? Was that an item or a key item? A vial of blood from the Bow people. Despite the passage of time, it remains of vivid, flowing quality. When infused into a maddening incense, it resonates, awakening the latent power of madness. Legends say that the blood of the ancient bow nourished sea lilies, granting strength at a seed price. Used on the impetus repository, rising madness and prolonged madness nodes to enhance the maddening's incense effect. Okay, so they're like specific demons which appear at specific points to give apprentice upgrade materials, more or less. Lots of people are eating corpses here. Sure, I feel about this. You know, I had a feeling the tree might actually be dangerous, but I was looking at that tree on the right, not the one on the left. And he stole my last vial. I guess we're relying on the bunnies now. Corruption items. Not sure why they're giving this here. The area seems largely to be based on burn rather than anything else. Oh right, wait. The blood pools actually corrupt you. Guess that makes sense. Switch over to the daggers for a bit so that we can deal with where you could come from. Okay, that one caught me off guard. I did not see it. So we gotta keep an eye on above too, and the trees. Everything's against us. Now I'm hearing one of those lantern enemies. I don't have a charged stack that I can use against it though. Hoping that the sword will give me one stack. And there we go, by the time we get to him. Hearing you from somewhere, but where? Oh, what? New enemy type. I completely wasn't expecting this fellow. Took me by complete surprise there. Yeah, at least since we are up here, we are right next to the shortcut. How is our madness looking? Pretty low, all things considered. There's a corpse here somewhere, right? Not you, the corpse. Where did it come from, anyways? I guess I can knock you down. This time. Oh wow, okay. I knew the tree was alive, but last time I didn't get hit by it, so I thought it was a bit out of range, but that was not the case. It is set up perfectly for if a player tries to backstab that particular enemy. I lost a bunch of souls there, unfortunately. that guy who attacked me? Where did he come from? Difficult enemy to deal with just because of how its attacks are working. Oh, I missed. Tanky enemy. He's taken pretty much all of my health. It's like I really need a skill based on fire to deal with everything instead of just spells. I guess I could avoid summoning that enemy just by not antagonizing that lantern enemy. All the trees here are a bit cursed by the looks of it, except the ones which are burning. You gave me corruption. enough, enough souls to level up again. Confused as to what's happening here. Like, I thought this was going to lead us to a different path, but this has actually allowed us to go back to the starting area, because what we knocked down should be leading us back to the shrine that we came across the first time we entered here. It's one of you. It's you, the red lady. Divine Might. It's a new spell. It's like a charge-up attack. Yeah, I had a feeling you were up to weirdness ever since we met you the first time.
Your arm. That energy seems even stronger now. The might of the primordial deity. No mere mortal should wield such force. You ought to be trembling, worm, to be given this divine gift. So, let's see, shall we? Will this immense power consume you? Or will you conquer it? We'll find out soon enough, won't we?
Like, too many people around here are trying to kill me a little too much. So no, this was not where I was expecting. I thought this was leading us back to the starting shrine, but that's not the case. He's doing something with this tree, and I'm not exactly sure I like it. I'm not sure whether... right now, it's a little too early for me to decide to attack her or not. A treasure chest. You know there'll be enemies around to ambush you. Rather than that, I'm actually searching for a shrine of swords just to recover. Because we are in a bit of dire straits here. This place doesn't look friendly either. Oh, okay, maybe this is the shortcut back to that original shrine. Yeah, I feel like this is the way. Yeah, because this is the bunch of graves there. Ourselves 1 point. Decide what we should be spending this on. Dude, Magic's been doing pretty well for us, and we are in an area that requires a lot of fire damage. Might be worth going this, and I'm gonna improve the damage on our sword, our one-handed sword for now. Maxed out that node. Looks like we made a bit of a right decision there. Oh, come on. There's two of you? I thought that was only one. I actually stopped running. Yeah, as in, we made the right call by trying to search out for a shrine. Now we can backtrack and explore the rest of the area. They both actually come down, okay. Oh, I'm just gonna shoot stuff from at you. Because you're pretty much just allowing me to fill out my magic bar by dodging the projectiles. Forgotten Remembrance. Is that... Oh, yeah, okay, nice. This actually gives us an extra charge of healing. I'm gonna take a look back at the rest of the area and then come back to the shrine and improve our healing. That's the way we came down from. Oh my god, there is a lot of you. Kinda wish I had a way to deal with you all at once. Okay, that completely failed. Okay, the longsword is like doing decent damage against them. Come on, that completely missed. Like I have to fall down from above to get this one. A bamboo shoot, and it's gonna lead me to a trap, right? No, just corruption. I couldn't lock onto it though. Like, that's the second bamboo shoot I've missed. Nothing too dangerous, all things considered. Well, if you count the fact that there's probably a lot more enemies hiding around here somewhere. There we go. There's one. Funny thing is I can't actually lock on. The devs knew that players would try doing that. There are some hidden enemies you can lock onto, but these corpses seem like they need to trigger first before you can lock on. Thankfully they... What? Okay. Where did you even come from? You know what? I'm gonna ignore you. You all can just hang in that pool down there. It's a lovely red pool for your enjoyment. Oh no, this is the way I came, right? Yeah, that is the way I came. So that means if I need to get that item over there, gonna have to go up, I think. I'm a bit confused on where my bearings are. Okay, yeah, I think that is the way I came. That's where we met the lady in red, who is also very suspicious, doing something to the forest. It's almost like she's causing the entire corruption that's happening here. Now, as to why she's doing that, I have absolutely no idea. And she seems very interested in cultivating what she calls the power of the primordial deity in us. The feathering, more or less. And she's not the only one. Like, even the old man we met in this area seems interested in doing that to us. The only exception is that in the case of the old man, it seems like he's doing it just so he can kill us. He's very obviously letting us know that. Isn't this where the item was? I sworn. That it over there? Yeah, that's it over there. So far, I'm not sure what to make of any of the NPCs we're meeting. Even our own friend, the only person who seems to be like, quote unquote, good is the person who knows Wuchang. Everyone else seems to be up to their weird agenda. I don't even trust the main doctor you meet at the shrine, because she feels like, oh, you're the guy who killed me before. How come? Now you have some distance too, okay. Not today, bozo. Okay, maybe today. Maybe today. I'll take that back. Maybe not today. Oh, you gave me a new spell as well. I appreciate your sacrifice. And since everything in this area is weak against flame, wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. Leap backward, then launch multiple fireballs that deal. And this has alacrity. This is the second spell that allows us to have a bit of an invincibility frame during our dodge. During our spellcasting, not our dodge. The other one is the echo of Lu Bingjiang that we got here. I have not used those though. This is kind of odd though. I felt like I met that enemy way further than I was intending to, and the trees are being a nuisance. You know, the whole reason I came up here was to try and get that item, by the way, not deal with whatever's going on here. But the item seems to be behind this area. Or I might just need to go through the set of trees, which will very obviously poison and corrupt me to get to it. This had better be worth the trouble. It looks like this path is blocked off. Like very early on, you could actually come to a similar wall, and here's the funny thing. I thought you could actually go through the flames by just skirting around it, but that's not the case. If you try to even step through by skirting around the flames, it will kill you. There's an invisible wall there that does that. Now where? Okay, there's two trees which are gonna attack me. Number one is over here. Let's not get corrupted. I'm gonna keep the fire spell for the next tree. This burn works like really well against these enemies. I mean, it makes sense, it is wood. Taking out more than a chunk of their health. And this ought to put us next to that item. But before we do that, let me check whether there's anything else up here. There's obviously this path, which will, I assume, will be unblocked. When we deal with whatever is causing the burning in this area. whatever malignant force. So now the question is, how do I find that item that was over here? I've done here. Okay, there we go. You seem like a regular item, though. You are a regular item. Well, not completely regular, considering you are the better version of the fire bombs, which I should be really carrying around here, considering that everything's weak to fire. Which begs the question, where exactly am I supposed to be going? Oh, it might be this way. If that's the case, I'm gonna go back to the shrine. I'm gonna go back to the shrine, improve our healing flask because we got a material for it, and then come back. Like, the game has been very generous in how it provides shrines. The shrines itself are spaced apart just enough that you sort of feel the lack of it. But if you look around the area, it seems like there's always sort of a shortcut nearby to some shrine that you can find and activate right before a big boss, and it makes me think we might be running into a boss very soon if we go down that path. We said don't have enough souls to buy us anything else, which means I'm gonna have to actually reset something, right, to get the increased healing. Oh no, I don't need a point for this, just the material itself. Enter the dream. See, I'm kind of mixed on how to feel about this. Initially, when I found the shrine and realized you don't... interacting with the shrine doesn't automatically reset the enemies, I was like, that is a very nice quality of life feature. That means you can explore the place, find a shrine, and prevent any of the enemies from spawning, right? Do all that. But now, it sort of feels like having to enter a second menu is also kind of not very ideal. I guess it... between the two, we can sort of say that having the option is better than not having the option. Gonna equip some fire bombs here, because I feel like whatever we're gonna face in this area, it's probably gonna be weak to fire. And if you come across a very obvious place that seems like a big open area, what in tarnation was that? I was thinking that something was going to come charging down here to attack us, but that was not the case. Oh, plenty of corpses though. Is there a weird looking route there? Almost like it's trying to draw us in. Where is the trap? Where is the trap? What am I not seeing here? You know what? I'm gonna deal with you from a distance. I don't trust you. Okay, no, not what I was expecting. Ow. You definitely take a chunk out of my health, that's for sure. So dead bodies here, corpse pits. Okay, very obvious looking boss arena. So I'm gonna buff up before we go in, because I feel like you're definitely gonna face something over here. That a something, a monster made of wood. There's even a shrine on top of it. Okay. Oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no. How can I actually attack you? You're in some sort of weird pool. Oh, I guess that's my opportunity to attack, huh? And that's an... Oh, great. There are corpses around here, too. To the side. I got too greedy. And we got caught up by this thing. I should have probably used that new fire spell we got, huh? I have it equipped. I do have it equipped. Keep drawing me in. Whoa. Little enemies are far more annoying than anything else. And the music shifted. We're in a different phase, I guess. What did I get stuck on? Now the range on that is higher than I expected too. Okay, not a particularly difficult boss, but it's very much reliant on you understanding what's happening there. Need to deal with any of these guys. And I completely forgot to use my fire bombs too. My tempering needle. Yeah, we went from being completely obliterated by that guy to just one-shotting him. No, not one-shotting him, doing it without taking any damage, just for using the fire bombs that we stocked up. Easy boss. Pretty puzzle boss, all things considered. Shield of Casuality. All three Jade Cylinder, Echo of Soul Word. As always, let's take a look at the stuff we got. The soul wood born atop a mountain of corpses appears to be a human creation. The creator of this implement appears to have used magic to continuously infuse it with the red mercury, meaning that it was likely that woman we saw, the lady clad in red, who was talking about our powers being part of a deity, a token shaping the likeness of Zhenwu Temple, engraved with the Taoist name Wu Weiji. Rumor holds it that its possessor can summon divine channels and exercise evil spirits. This is the second Taoist token we found. Not sure if it's a quest item or not, but it definitely has some value to someone somewhere. And interestingly enough, we got a shrine spawning right here. Don't think this was always here, right? Where did I come through from anyways? I came through there. No, I'm not gonna use that just yet. We are gonna head back to the Shoe Sanctum and do whatever side quest we can. Since we defeated a boss, we'll also get some new boss equipment. Firepot, later firepot. Just restocking everything we had. And Wuchang seems to have had something too.
Ah, this place is poorer than a beggar's sack. I better find richer pastures and pull off another big heist. You just wait, girl. One day, even you will bow before me.
Is that him telling that he's moving somewhere? Doesn't seem to have anything new here though. All things considered.
Come back soon, you hear?
He had a quest, but that was not the case.
What treasures do you have for me today? You've been to Doom Willow Beach, haven't you? Quite the inferno, isn't it? Oh, it wasn't always like that. That giant tree? It used to be a peaceful place for prayers and blessings. You might still see red ribbons tied to it from the old days. But since the feathering, there was no place for the bodies. They burned them on the beach. The place became a graveyard. And the tree? Corrupted by death, it now hungers for the living. They say an altar there is the source of the unholy soulward's awakening. Oh, you're lucky to have made it back. I'd steer clear if I were you. Do not return there.
Doomwillow Beach served as a burial ground for the sinners of Worship's Rise and those unknown. This jade pendant was stolen by greedy individuals from an unidentified corpse. Prolonged exposure to the red mercury has tainted the once beautiful pendant, giving it a wicked sheen. Not a single of the two robbers who ventured into the True Sanctum now live, for the pendant contains trace of the primordial deity's power. Okay, between the two, I want this, I guess. I think I actually have enough soul items to get all of these, though. And maybe even level. No, maybe not the level, just in the item
What
itself.
treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an
No, this is also the reason why it felt like we were doing so much damage against the tree, because this, I had this on. I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna replace this with this. And I'm not using throwables too much, so maybe the magic pendant. Yeah, we'll go with the magic pendant for now. Those are a chunk of gore that explodes upon impact, dealing feathering damage and causing corruption buildup. Corruption buildup also affects the caster. Best of spells to have. So from what I can tell, magic seems to be just pure damage, and feathering seems to be related to status buildup. Because all of the feathering spells seems to cause some sort of debuff. More or less. Oh, wait, I found a couple of new benediction stones. Let's check out what those are. We're going back out. This should be placing us near the Tang Emperor Palace. Door inside it, another path over here. Well, as long as the trees are not attacking me, right? Health pill. Palace Pass. Bunch of dogs over there. You know, I almost feel like it's gonna hit me, but then it hits the little ledge above. Can't lock onto this fellow though. Have a decent amount of damage in magic. So sniping targets from a distance isn't too far-fetched. Too far out of the realm of our ability to do so. Oh, great. Trouble. Or not so much trouble. Sword deflect is like really crazy powerful. Can go higher. Or one of you. And unlike most of the other enemies, these soldiers actually did not disappear, interestingly enough. So they are not afflicted by the feathering. Question is, what was it protecting up here? Usually, these guys give you something pretty good. Not this case, though. I guess it gives you a view of the bridge over there. Nothing other than that. Because honestly, this feels like prime ambush opportunity right here. It might have been that if I tried to cross over without dealing with him, he might have shot me with something. Or someone from that side might have shot me with something. That works too. It's the guy on top. The both of them are shooting at me. Bit. You. Knock it off. Okay, that was a martial art, not... something we could parry. I didn't know they do a kick though. Meeting more human enemies now instead of weird monsters. There's a guy with a spear and a shield. And a dog, of course. His lead up is a bit longer than anyone else. It might be we are just meeting these guys because we are... Yeah, I guess it makes more sense. We are near the palace, and these guys are sort of guards for the Ming Dynasty, right? They'd be protecting the place. I am hungry. Finally, a place that doesn't look cursed for once. What tarnation is that? And that, I do believe, is the doctor. I want to check this place out, though. The second year of the Chongzhen reign, Immortal One Shou received the arcane arts through a vision he received in a dream. By the third year, the Ming Emperor had deepened his quest for immortality, drawing dark forces to the region. Monks were summoned to subdue these malevolent spirits, employing a sacred spirit turtle in their ritual, a monument erected for future generations. Incense burner? That is a new item. I thought that was a normal item, but it might be... Yeah, it's a key item. The Tang Emperor often summoned monks and toys to his palace to help him avoid disasters and prolong his life. Ambergris was the key to contacting the gods. Oh, so this is the product I needed to give to Wuchang to increase his... item selection. Kind of weird, there are a couple of dead guards here right next to the doctor.
There lurks a demonic treant at Doomwillow Beach. It seems even plants and trees are not spared from the feathering. The road to a cure is long and fraught with trials. The Tang Emperor's palace. It was once a sanctuary of immortality and enlightenment. Now it lies in ruin. But, according to the townsfolk, this is where the first cases of the feathering emerged. Most curious. The rebels left long ago, yet the soldiers still guard this place. Surely there's more than meets the eye. Perhaps it is connected to the feathering. They protected my practice. A direct confrontation would be ill-advised. Would you be kind enough to investigate on my behalf? The people and I would be most grateful.
I must. I must. Looks like we've actually gotten to a pretty key place, all things considered. I'm gonna backtrack and actually call it for the day here. The stream has been going on for a while. I think I streamed close to 6 hours total between the two streams. It's been a good day. Not usual for me to find the time to be able to just relax and play the game. One thing I'm gonna do is off stream, I mean, not right now, is just I missed 2 bamboo shoots. One at the very start of the area, like very early on, and the other in the Dune Beach Willow place. I'm gonna pick those off stream and track down the panda. I'm not sure if the panda's stock has increased though. The path here too. Okay, yeah, we took that path. Completely forgot. Yeah, if anyone's watching, good night. Oh, I guess I might as well finish off with an emote, right? Let's use the great one. If it's watching, good night. Take care. I am gonna call it. Bye.